What's up, guys? Antoine from High Desert Pythons back with another video, and today I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna talk about how I keep my breeder males eating and breeding throughout the entire year, because most of us in the ball python industry really don't have a breeding season per se, and a lot of my females, especially this year, are going really odd times of the year. So most of my males stay really busy. And on top of that, they keep eating. I haven't had a male get sick, lose weight, get skinny. Most of my males this year actually got bigger or gained weight as the year went on because of the method that I use. All right, so first I'm gonna talk about how I house them, okay? All my males that are gonna go for that year, I keep them separate from the rest of my females. So I have a whole separate rack that's just for my males that I plan on using this year. So I think in that one I have about 10 males. My 10 main ones out of the 15 I have are all together housed from biggest workload to smallest workload. Once I get them going for the year, I don't keep them on the same schedule. I feed everybody else on Sundays, so most of my females, all my breeders get about smalls or on a larger small size, whatever. Even like my 3,000 to 4,000 gram females, I don't like to do anything big than the small. So everybody else eats on a Sunday, but the males, right before the season start, they have a regular schedule like everyone else. I have them eating weans. I don't do anything past weans for my adult males unless they're like exceptionally large, but I don't have any males here over 1,100 grams. So once those males start breeding for the year, I don't feed them on Sundays like everybody else. I'll introduce the male to the female's enclosure. If I witness a lock, I'll take him out, put him back in his enclosure, and then immediately I'll offer him like a rat pup. So I call it puppy treating. So I give him little dog treats. So I throw a rat pup in there, he eats it, give him a couple days, and bring him to the next one, okay? So some of my males have really large workloads, like the Hurricane Het Clown. I think he has 11 females this year that he was breeding to. The Clown Pied had about 8 or 9. The Yellow Belly Desert Ghost had 5. The Enhancer Het Clown Posset G-Stripe has about 7 or 8. The red stripe yellow belly clown, he has about 4 or 5. So they're constantly breeding, and all the females are all in different cycles. So some actually going through the season, you have to breed them less and less, but this way I keep them healthier. So once they get their food, their first time they eat, I give them a couple of days off to hang out and digest, and then just move them on to the next female. So I let them eat, let them digest for a couple of days because it's a smaller meal. They don't need a bigger break between that. And then after that, they go to the next one. And for the past 2 seasons, that's worked wonders for me. I haven't had males that, I was having problems with, and I had to put aside and bench for the rest of the year because they weren't eating. Because now, if I have a male that's not eating, I will not breed them. I made plenty of mistakes like years ago where I had males I was overworking and they were kind of eating some real inconsistent, and eventually they kind of bred themselves to death, which is in fact a thing they can do. So we all mess up, we all learn from our mistakes, but I figured out that this method for me particularly works. So so the male eats, give him a few days, put him in there with another female, witness a lock, give them about a day or two, whatever. If I witness a lock, cool. After 2 days, no lock, take them out, put them back in, do the same exact thing though. So even if I didn't see a lock per se, I would still record it, as if he was in there for record purposes in case she does go and I never see her lock with anything. At least I know what male was in there. So sometimes you just miss a lock, you know what I mean? So so that doesn't change throughout the year, man. So I always keep, rat pups on handy for this situation, so sometimes I keep 30, 40, 50 rat pups like every week. I'll buy extras. So so I'm not saying this is the method that works for everybody. This works for me. If you guys have the ability to have feeders on hand like this, I suggest you try it if you have males with multiple workloads. And that's it. So let me know in the comments what you think and how do you keep your stuff going year round. If you decide to try this method over time, come back to this video maybe next season or the season after and let me know if it works for you, okay? So in the meantime, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know every time a new video pops up. And big shout out to my boy Jerkendo from Sacred Ball Pythons with the dope shirt. Till next time, peace.